Well, the story starts with the Nike Fuel Band. In early 2012, Nike announced their new activity tracking device, the Fuel Band. It was all over the place. Casey Neistat even made a film about it. There was tons of hype, and so of course I had to have one. Problem is, there was so much hype that when they did an online pre-order, it sold out in only 4 minutes. Eventually, Nike Town in New York started to carry them, but they were the only place in the world that had them. So one morning, I left my apartment in Brooklyn, took the train into the city. I waited in line, and I finally got my Fuel Band. Soon after that, Nike started doing lots and lots of advertising for the Fuel Band around New York. And I noticed they were doing a contest featuring Nigel Sylvester, a Nike BMX pro. I wasn't really interested in hanging out with Nigel, but I thought it was cool that they were doing something with BMX. Just a day later, I saw a tweet from Nigel himself mentioning that they were giving away Bespoke AF1'S, which I knew were $800 Nikes that you got to design yourself. Now we're talking. I checked the rules and they were simple. You had to send in a picture of yourself doing a trick on a bike with goals showing on your Nike Fuel Band. Now, I figured I had a pretty good shot at winning, seeing as how almost nobody even owned a Nike Fuel Band, and if they did, it was going to be really difficult to get a shot where goal was actually readable in a picture while you're riding a bike, much less doing a trick. Needless to say, there weren't very many entries, and none of the submissions I saw up till that point met any of the requirements. So I grabbed a friend and I started taking pictures. It took us 5 whole hours to get a shot, but we did, and I submitted it and waited. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure I was the only person to fulfill all the requirements, so of course I won. I was just expecting a meet and greet and photo op. But when I showed up, it was a full-on production. First, we had breakfast. Then, we played full-court basketball. I suck. Then I finally designed my shoes. And to end the day, we rode our bikes around the city and went to the skate park. A couple of weeks, the video came out. There were my Nike posters up around the city with my face on them. And months later, I finally got my shoes. And that's the story of how I took advantage of a very poorly planned social media campaign and got my $800 Nike.